Hey everybody, so today's directions are for April 2nd. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going through and watching a few videos, looking at some daredevils that were jumping from space and basically plummeted Earth. So what you're going to do is look over here and there's going to be a Flipgrid response to these. There'll be three questions that you're going to be doing with that. The first video here, which is the Felix jump, it's a when Red Bull used to do all kinds of stunts, and it's a video kind of taped on GoPro to kind of show what GoPro could do. So you can see here he's descended more than 24 miles to the surface, and he jumped out and basically he was skydiving from 24 miles above Earth. And so that's Felix Baumgartner. The next one here is Joe Kittinger. He's one of the very first ones to do this. If you actually pay attention to the Felix video, Joe Kittinger is talking to Felix as he's coming down. One of the things to pay attention to in this video when you're watching is when he lands, he's on the ground. If you look at one of his hands actually swelled up because it didn't have a good seal. It's kind of cool things that show the effects of space. Okay. The last one then is Alan Eustace, and he did some very similar things. He just kind of did it in a different way. Right? He used a balloon versus more of kind of a ship into space. And so what you do is you watch each of those three videos, and you're going to do a Flipgrid kind of based off of those, focusing on the Felix jump. In the Flipgrid, what I want you to do is you're going to answer three questions. And I would like you to do this with like an adult in your household or parent, somebody else that you can kind of talk to about this. So the first question I want you to answer is, okay, would you do it? So is this something you think would be really cool to do? Would it be scary? Again, what are your thoughts on that? And then kind of share that with your parent and see would they do it? And kind of talk about what would be cool about it, what would be would be freaky, kind of what your opinions are. Second question is, what layers of the atmosphere did he fall through? All right, so where did he start? All right, and as he's coming down to Earth, what layers was he actually moving through? So you just name the layers and kind of talk about how he went through those. Last one is looking at some specific times. So when you're watching the video at the 5:15 mark, what you're going to notice is Felix begins to spin. All right, so as he starts spinning, there's going to be a reason he does that. All right, then the spin kind of stops at the 6:15 mark. So I want you to think about is, okay, what changed in that time gap? So what caused him to start spinning, and then what was it that allowed him to be able to stop spinning? All right, with that, just kind of make a guess. What do you think, or why do you think that happened? Okay, and then when you're done, make sure you submit that. Remember the Flipgrid, the codes are up above here. If you go up in the box here where the Flipgrids are. So your first hour, it's midday 9796. Second hour is midday 1450, and seventh hour is midday 9798. So as soon as you finish, then you can submit those, and those are your directions today. Again, if you have any questions, you can email me or pop in at 10 o'clock for the Zoom meeting.